Hello and welcome to the fourth class in Surfdome SURFIT yoga series with me, Lucy Foster-Perkins, and today's class is about balance. And balance is a funny thing, it comes and goes, it feels different each day, but it requires focus and awareness, which is something we could all do more of in our lives, as well as strength. And the more you challenge yourself, the more you become aware of where you are in space, and then you can take that awareness to your surfboard. But enough chat, let's get going.
We'll start in Tadasana with the feet together and the hands in prayer. On your inhale, draw the shoulders up to the ears, and as you exhale, take them all the way down again. And you can do this a couple of times just to release any tension in the shoulders. Then with the eyes closed and your toes together, see if you can lift your heels off the ground. And again, you can do this a couple of times just to test the balance before we go anywhere. And then doing it again with the eyes open. See if you can come a little higher this time. Check the ankles are not falling out to the outside. Then if you're not there already, step to the front of your mat, keep the toes together, and on your inhale, draw the left knee towards the chest. As you exhale, press it back behind you, find a long line between your heel all the way up to your head, then begin to lift the heel up, leg is straight, and your chest comes down to make that T shape. So you're in Warrior 3. Keep the left heel pressing back, and then step back so that the foot's at 45 degrees, right knee is bent, left leg is straight, and the hands are reaching in front of you. Warrior 1. Great, keep the shoulders dropping away from the ears. On your inhale, see if you can lift the heels off the ground. Nice. As you exhale, bring them back down again. Inhale, lift the hands even higher, then split them at the top, opening out to Warrior 2. This time your right hand is reaching forward and your left heel is reaching back. And again, on your inhale, see if you can take your heels off the ground. Test yourself. Great. Check that right knee's over the right ankle and it's not falling into the center or to the outside. Dropping the left hand to the back leg. On an inhale, the right hand reaches up and over to reverse warrior. The legs stay exactly as they were in Warrior 2. Keeping the left leg nice and straight and the right knees over the right ankle. We won't stay here long. Exhale the hands back to Warrior 2. And then begin to transfer the weight into the right leg. Right hand comes down to the ground in front of the right leg, and the left leg reaches up towards the sky. And again, you can stay here, or your left hand can come towards the sky, or you can even look up towards your left fingertips, and you might find that you're a little wobbly here, which is fine. This pose is here to test that balance. Then drop the left leg down, let everything hang down, maybe hold onto the elbows, let the head drop down. Both feet are at the front of the mat. Bend the knees and begin to roll up through the spine all the way back to standing with the hands in prayer. We won't stay here long. On the inhale, take your right leg towards the knee. Great. As you exhale, press the right heel back, find that long line between the heel all the way up to the head, then begin to hinge forward, lifting the right heel up, chest comes down a little further, engaging the stomach, taking the hands to the waist or to prayer. Take another inhale. As you exhale, step the right foot back so the foot's at 45 degrees, hands reach in front of you to Warrior 1. And again, on your inhale, lift the heels off the ground. As you exhale, bring them down again. Looking at your thumbs if you can, or maybe looking at the ground for a bit more stability. Lifting the hands high, spreading them at the top, opening up to Warrior 2 on the other side. Headlights on the hips are facing the side, and your left hand's reaching forward and your right hand's reaching back. Again, on an inhale, lift your heels off the ground. Still looking at your left fingertips. Doing this a couple of times up and down. Great. Then dropping the right hand back to the back leg. Left hand reaches up and over to reverse warrior. Remember, the legs stay exactly as they were in Warrior 2. Take an inhale here, and then exhale your hands nice and wide back to Warrior 3. Bend the left knee. Transfer the weight into the left leg. The left hand comes down to the ground. and the right heel reaches off the ground. And again, your right hand can either come to the waist or maybe reach up towards the sky. So you're stacking your right hip on top of the left, gazing at the same point you did on the other side. Then let everything drop down, let the head drop down, the feet join together at the front. Inhale from here, gaze towards the horizon. As you exhale, step or jump back to plank. Just take a couple of breaths in plank, make sure the stomach's still engaged. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, keep them squeezed in as you lower to lower plank. Inhale to upward facing dog, drop the hips down, and exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Great. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale the right leg to the sky, and as you exhale, take it to the ground in between your hands. Keep the left heel off the ground. Inhale the hands above the head, so you come to a long runner's lunge. Keep that left heel off. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, place the hands back down to the ground. Right foot comes back to plank, and then you lower down to lower plank, keeping the elbows squeezed in. Inhale, here we go again, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale to prepare, and an exhale. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, take the foot to the ground in between the hands, and the right heel stays off the ground. Inhale the hands above the head. You return to your runner's lunge on the other side. Great. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, take the hands to the ground again. Left leg steps back to plank, and you lower down, engaging the stomach. Inhale, lift the heart, upward dog. Exhale, lift the hips, downward dog. So from here, we're going to repeat the transition to your runner's lunge and back down to downward dog, but this time with the eyes closed, just to challenge yourself. So inhale the right leg up, keep the eyes closed. Exhale the foot in between the hands, and then as you inhale, lift the hands above the head. Try and keep the eyes closed if you can. You might wobble about a bit. Take another inhale. As you exhale, take the hands down to the ground. Right foot steps back to plank, and you lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale to downward dog. And if you're a little behind, that's fine. We'll meet back in downward facing dog, so take your time. Use your own breath. Other side. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Exhale the foot in between the hands to the ground. And then inhale, lift the hands above the head, bring the torso all the way up to your runner's lunge. Keep the eyes closed if you can. One more inhale, lift the hands up. And then as you exhale, take the hands back down to the ground. Left leg steps back to plank, and either go straight back to downward dog or lower to lower plank. Inhale upward dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. And hopefully you're still on your mat, and if you're not, then you get 10 points for falling over. So last challenge, you can do this with the eyes open or closed. Inhale the left leg to the sky. Either stay here in three-legged dog, or take the right hand to the right shin. Really press the left heel back towards the back of the room. Nice. And then exhale your limbs down, back to downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale the right leg up. Press the right heel back, and then either stay here or take the left hand to the left shin. Use your breath and all that core stability you found and the rest of the practice to help you balance. And then drop your leg and your arm back down to downward dog. Drop the knees down to the ground. Sit back on your heels in child's pose. Have your forehead on the ground and your hands either side of your legs, and you can have your knees together for this one. And to finish, we'll do a detoxifying lion's breath. So start by sitting back on your heels and bringing the chest up. As you exhale, exhale through the mouth with the tongue stuck out. 2 more of these. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, make it a big one. Exhale. Great. Good job.
Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Head to the Surfdome website for more surf fitness videos and head to my website for more yoga for surfers. I'll see you there.